Shout out Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer.
What's good, y'all? It's Sperry Springer. We out here, man. Much love to the supporters, man. Get active in the likes, get active in the comments. We back, man. This is what they wanted, man. Niggas been telling me this what they wanted. So, shit, man. I seen the perfect opportunity to chop it up about something. We got BigXthaPlug, you know what I'm saying? The dude that's pretty much holding it down for Texas right now. And LilCJ Kasino, self-proclaimed king of Fort Worth, king of the six. You know, that's what bro running with. And let it be known, shit, that the way the streets and everybody been acting in the internet, bro, you know, they saying CJ is the MVP of Fort Worth so far this year. I mean, we can agree to disagree, or, you know, it's up for debate, but one thing you can't deny, bro, has been being consistent all fucking year. All 2024, CJ Kasino has been dropping, and very calculated, bro. Very calculated. If you really peep some of the things that he's doing and when he's dropping and shit, it's a little bit of chess being played. So we're gonna get into this, man. It's a lot to cover with this. So I think personally, off the rip, CJ got what he wanted. His plan worked. So he ends up, you know, dropping this song, Boss Up, and, you know, raps his ass off. And he mentions a incident that happened and mentions Big X name in it, and bringing up that they have issues. And I feel like to the surface level fans and supporters, I don't think many of us really put one and one together, like, oh, BigXthaPlug and CJ Kasino have beef or don't fuck with each other. I don't think nobody realized that until he just said this and popped this off. But I think that was the plan, bro. So therefore, one, you're bringing attention to your music, more views, more people talking about you, and, you know, it's just bringing awareness back to yourself. And look, I'll give CJ this, and I know some of the trolls and the haters, the first thing niggas gonna say is, man, CJ been getting robbed, this, that, did all these different things that niggas, you know, events that done happen. What I respect is speaking on it, you know what I'm saying, owning up to it, you know what I'm saying, whether or not, you know, it's three sides of the story, his and the truth, you know what I'm saying. So I respect that, bro. You know, it's like speaking up for the fact that, yeah, shit happens. You know, I think he even said it on one of his Instagram clips that, you know, he said, like, you know, it's the streets, you know, shit happens type shit. And it does, bro. Not everybody be undefeated, bro. That's the truth be told. Like, everybody wants to be Floyd Mayweather in the streets, but, you know, shit, Filthy Rich just had a song, and he had a hard ass bar, but he said you can't spell millions without a couple L's, and that's real. So it's about how you bounce back from your L's and your setbacks, you know what I'm saying? As long as you don't bitch up after that shit, like, that's what makes you, you know, a solid dude type shit. And I don't know, I'm not the street judge, so I'm not here to judge people off their L's and shit, but on a surface level, that's how I look at a lot of this shit. CJ could have took his L's and just gave up, packed his bags up, and just gave up on rap a long time ago. But the fact is that every time some shit happens with bro, that's kind of what, like, puts his back to the wall and kind of, like, really makes him make some of his hardest music or rap his ass off, because he'll put that shit into the music. And, you know what I'm saying, I think this is one of them occasions where it's like he's speaking on a situation and it's gonna ruffle some feathers, and it did. And he just so happened to go at BigXthaPlug, you know what I'm saying? Very likable, you know, the face of Texas right now, for sure the face of Dallas. Bro's doing big shit, bro. You can't deny it. BigXthaPlug's been on a fucking heat check for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But I will say CJ baited him, and he got the response. If I'm BigXthaPlug, I don't respond. But you have to respond in this day of age where the internet will run with their own truth. We just watched the shit with Kendrick and Drake, bro. People are gonna believe whatever they want to believe on the internet unless yo ass speak up. You know what I'm saying? So BigXthaPlug did that. He spoke up. He kind of went in on an IG live. I felt like you shouldn't even respond, but he did. He spoke a lot of facts, talked about a lot of shit, and then some shit, you know, CJ Kasino disputed and said it's not factual, bro. The whole shit stems from a situation that happened at a studio, bro. You know, some things, you know, CJ Casinos might have been stolen, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a different story. Some people say bro was robbed. Some people just say, you know, niggas just stole out of his car type shit. Either way, some things came up missing for CJ Kasino. And I guess CJ went into crash mode and said, all right, and fucking took everything from the studio. And this is a popular studio, bro. This is a legendary studio. If you watch YouTube music videos and shit, you see the Bape Wall and some of these classic music videos or some of your favorite Texas rappers, this is niggas know, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to DGB Studio, bro. You know, I've had some legendary interviews and vlogs there. Shit, much love. But that being said, this ain't no just like in the cut studio. This is a very like, you know, cracking studio, but it's not all access. Don't get it twisted. But you know, CJ to an extent was caught lacking, whether or not physically his shit ended up missing, and he ends up taking the shit from the studio, which something that he took from the studio ends up having BigXthaPlug's music on it, right? And this is like when BigXthaPlug is taking off. So I'm sure some of these songs on that motherfucker is some of the ones that we're jamming to this day. So imagine if this nigga runs off with that shit and never gives back the hard drive or whatever it was that had all this music on it. So he did end up giving the music back because Big X was able to put out his project and shit. But you know, I guess it was collateral for CJ. It's like, damn, bro, this shit was like a setup or somebody, you know, like, damn, like, what the fuck? So he just did whatever he could do at the time, and it was that. And, you know, that's just to paint the situation. And Big X is pretty much just sticking up for, you know, people that run the studio. Shout out Bubba and, you know, his team and people that he fucks with type shit about the situation. But CJ's looking at it like, you niggas over there, just everybody can get it type shit. It's like, fuck you type shit. And I don't blame him, bro. That's how you be in the heat of the moment, or when some fucked up shit happens. It's fuck everybody, bro. We done all been in moments where it's like you just feel like played, or you feel like, yeah, I can't trust motherfuckers. And then I guess, you know, niggas sprinkling in a little other side shits about the shit, like, you know, maybe the old boy song that BigXthaPlug and Big Yavo had. You know, CJ and Bugatti had the same beat and made an old boy song with the even more old boy themed music video and shit. And, you know, the Big X and Yavo shit kind of took off, and it's just all some questionable shit. So I guess this has been some shit that's been brewing that we didn't realize this whole time. But on a surface level, no, this is not no Dallas versus Fort Worth shit. Dallas versus Fort Worth's not even like a real like deep thing, bro. Like that's like just comparing the cities type shit, but it ain't no like, nah, it's none of that, bro. So don't even think or worry about that shit. CJ's doing everything that he wants to do. He's playing chess and he's manipulating the chessboard the way he wants to. If you really peep how he's been dropping music, he's been dropping shit. I remember when Yayo first started dropping, he's dropping shit at the same time as Yayo, creating those conversations like who's really the hottest in Fort Worth right now, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to get in the way of Yayo's rollouts. And then now, shit, let me bait the biggest rapper in the state and for sure in the Metroplex into giving me some clout and attention. Whether or not this is exactly how CJ thinks, this is how it's playing out. He's like, yeah, let me reel him in, and boom, you know, Big X, big debate. It do kind of make CJ look a little salty though on the outside perspective to like just the average fans. They're looking at it like, bro, he's just mad that Big X done took off and he's famous and turned up, da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? That's how it makes it look. You know, Big X popped this shit on the live. You know, he spoke on like, yo, bro, these, you know, dudes don't be in their own city, bro. Dudes, this be happening and shit when niggas don't be doing shows. And, you know, Big X is really doing a lot of that shit right now. He's turned, you know what I'm saying? So he's making his points. So it can easily look like CJ's salty and all that shit. But my shit is about the follow-up, bro. All right, cool. You capture headlines, you got people's attention off of this. What's next? I feel like CJ's been in crash mode for a minute, bro. CJ's been on a complete fuck everybody tour for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? He's really beefing with the city, bro. Like, anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? The shit with Murder Game PB, it's always been up in beef with Yayo, and now you going at BigXthaPlug, and you know, shit, he got other shit, you know what I'm saying, within like the Stop 6 Against 8 gang. No pun intended. He's on his King Kong shit, bro. He's really trying to like terrorize the city and be on top of the building at the end of the day type shit, bro. And niggas gonna have to, I don't know, bro. I really don't know like how you stop CJ right now, because the thing is, he's dropping at a consistent rate. So he's working hard. So you can't take that from him. So my shit is like, when do you level up? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's really what it comes down to. Somebody like Big X is looking at it like, bro, I'm up. I'm touring. I'm up some M's. We doing big shit. And he looking at it like, shit, nigga, you still where you was at, like from the jump type shit. Just, you know, in Fort Worth or Dallas Fort Worth and just being turned. The best way CJ could like come out on top of this beef, the best revenge would be to just level up, man. Get on his level or surpass him, bro. And it might seem like a mountain of a task right now, because Big X done really took off. You've established something. You have a foundation out here. You are a name out here, bro. The thing is, your fans and the people that really fuck with you, CJ Kasino, want to see you be bigger than the shit that you're doing, and like on a nigga like Big X level. Like, people gotta realize, bro, just like 2 years ago, bro, Big X was just a local rapper in the scene, bro. This nigga took his chance and leveled up every fucking play ever since. Niggas like CJ, bro, like Big X said, bro, you've been doing this shit for years. Bro done had cosigns, bro done had chances. He got connections and shit. Niggas got to start thinking larger, bigger, outside the box, bigger picture, bro, for real. And I think that this is CJ Kasino's chance. Now you got people's attention. You got people's attention, bro. Like, you done woke up the bear. You know what I'm saying? Because you're beefing with BigXthaPlug, who's a very like this is, if CJ is the villain, which he's for sure the villain in this shit, bro. CJ's been in villain mode for a minute. He's a heel. Big X is the baby face, bro. Big X is the good guy, bro. Real nigga, solid dude. Shout out Big X. But everybody fucks with Big X. You don't hear nobody beefing with him or having issues type shit. So for you to go at him, it's like, bro, all right, man, what do you have up next, man? What do you got up your sleeve? And that's what we waiting to see, bro. That's what we're waiting to see. At the end of the day, I don't think this beef is nothing too serious, bro. I think it, just grabbed headlines and it, shit, bro. I think CJ Kasino has way bigger fish to fry than Big X, because Big X, this is like some rap shit, technically. I mean, some real shit did happen, but Big X really has nothing to do with the real shit that happened. CJ Kasino got real ops and real like beef, so this is not really that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think this is just this was a play. You know what I'm saying? And it's working out in his favor. We'll see how much the video turns up. The song was cool. I fucked with it. I think it was like a Boss Man D-Lo freestyle or something. I don't want to be wrong. Shit, he got people talking, bro. That's all that matters. But shit, he when CJ responded on his IG story and shit, he mentioned some other shit, things, and niggas got real beef and real ops and shit like that. So I don't, I don't really look too deep into this. I'm kicking it from my fan perspective, like I always do, because I'm watching this shit like sports, bro. Like I'm just a fan and a spectator, just like y'all. But you guys let me know what y'all think, because it is about the fans and the supporters of all these artists. What do you guys think about CJ Kasino dissing Big X and mentioning his name? And he do get points for mentioning Big X's name, bro. Remember, you always get points when you send a straight shot, bro. It wasn't like it was a sub. Bro said his name and let it be known. So that on a beef and diss aspect, that do get a couple points, man. And shout out Big X, because he didn't really shit on him on the IG live. Like, yeah, he flexed on him and shit like that, but he didn't really like go in disrespecting him like over the top type shit. He just popped his shit, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Get active, hit the like button. If you guys fuck with videos like this, man, don't just let me know behind the scenes or when you see me in person, man. Let me know on these videos, bro. Much love.